History of Rotaract Club of Faculty of Science, University of Colombo. 17 years ago, in 2003, a group of undergraduates were brought together under the guidance of Dr. Kirti Premadasa and the leadership of Rotaractor Rajamanthri to provide a myriad of opportunities for the young adults to enhance leadership and fellowship skills for social innovation in the country.
Hi guys, I'm Ishara Nimeshi. I'm the past president of the Rotaract Club from 2004 to 2005. We were part of the initial team who inaugurated the club back in 2003, 2004. So I must mention Dr. Kirti Premadasa, who was our mentor, initiated the idea of starting the club in Colombo Science Faculty, and we as a club in 2004 and 2005, the key highlights what we did were actually the career fair, Future Challenge career fair we started.
In the year of 2006, on the 7th of December, the Rotaract Club of Faculty of Science, University of Colombo was officially chartered by the Rotary Club of Colombo Downtown under the leadership of Rotaractor Nuina Paduka Vidana. The club's primary focuses were on the advancement of young adults, honing their skills as pioneers, not only in their communities but within the corporate division as well. As the club grew, so did its scope of activities. Starting from the very beginning of the journey, in the service years from 2003 to 2005, the Rotaractors initiated the club's first signature project under professional development, Future Challenge. It consisted of a series of diverse activities merging the academic arena with the corporate sector.
It was a huge success. We managed to bring down a lot of companies, leading companies in Sri Lanka to the event. And apart from that, we did quite a lot of charity work and also some fun stuff as well. We had a lot of fun doing the club back then. We had a super team, and personally I'm really glad to be part of Rotaract, which helped me to build my personality, which was a huge benefit for me going into the corporate world after graduation.
Project 7, another striking signature project, was initiated under the Community Service Avenue with the purpose of raising public awareness on differently abled children within the nation. The club expanded rapidly in the year 2005 and 6 while tending to the desires and concerns of the community further. In the charter year of 2006, the club flourished in terms of international relations, executing amazing regional projects while creating a platform for local undergraduates to exchange ideas with international communities.
Hi everyone, this is Nuina. I was with the club from 2005 to 2008 and was the club president in 2006. So of the many fond memories I have of being in Rotaract, I think one of the most interesting projects that we executed at the time was establishing a sister club relationship with Mount Carmel College Rotary Club in Bangalore, India, back in 2007. This was a very interesting project, mainly because it provided a platform for both club members to exchange ideas, but also execute regional projects. But at the end of the day, what's most important is the connections, and I'm happy to say, even after a decade, I'm very close friends with some of the Rotaractors from our sister club. And I'd like to leave you with that thought. Whatever connections you make during Rotaract, they're not just for that moment, it's for life.
The year 2007 and 8, the club undertook various projects under 4 avenues of service: club service, community service, international service, and professional development, with with 45 members working side by side.
Hi, my name is Charek Piris and I was the president of the Rotary Club of the Faculty of Science, University of Colombo in 2007-2008. In my year, we had about 45 members in the club and we had 4 avenues of service: community service, professional development, club service and international understanding. Memories of my year: I remember having string hopper breakfast with our Rotarians. I remember meetings in the PLT with the Rotaract flag and the Rotaract invocation being said. And I remember hangouts in Dynamo after Rotaract projects. That was a spot we used to go to hang out, and it was super fun. And I think I still have pictures from that place. The main project in our year was Future Challenge, where we brought in companies to interview graduates who were passing out. Our year, we changed it up a little bit. We focused more on the interviews, and it actually paid off. We had a 50% improvement in company participation, and we had 221 out of 250 graduates actually participate in the event itself. Highlights: our year was the first year that we won the citation for the Best Professional Development Project from the district for Future Challenge.
The outstanding performance paved the way to success as the club was awarded the Best Professional Development Initiative for Project Future Challenge at the Rotaract District Assembly. The year 2009 and 10 was yet another one blessed with storming success. The club expanded further with 63 active members and rendered the community with a total of 25 projects under 4 service avenues.
So with that said, to the outgoing committee, I'd like to say congratulations. I'm sure it must have been a very challenging year, especially given what the world has gone through. But you got through it as well with flying colors. And to the incoming committee, I'd like to wish you all the very best for the coming year. You're obviously going to have to be very innovative in your approach to executing projects, but I'm sure as science faculty students, you will be equipped with the tools to execute, to be innovative and execute these projects. With that said, all the very best and stay safe.
The club received the Presidential Citation and the RID 3220 Rotaract Citation, marking another year of ultimate success.
Hi, my name is Dilan Pereira and I was part of the Faculty of Science Rotaract Club between 2007 and 2011 and the president for the year 2009-2010. During our year, we had 63 members in the club and we organized 25 projects across 4 service categories. In terms of key highlights, I would say Future Challenge was the premier professional development project that we organized, and it is up until today one of the main projects organized by the club. In addition to that, we also organized the Sri Lanka Cyber Games, which was a fundraiser and a club service project. Beyond that, we organized a number of community service projects, one of which was the Sevener project that had been done for many years, and also a joint project together with the University of Moratuwa at the Ambepus Rehabilitation Center for Child Soldiers.
In the service year 2010 and 11, the club initiated Project Esperanza, a night of melodic execution filled with adore and care, held successfully in help of Seric. It was, however, another commendable accomplishment on behalf of differently abled children, which was later on recognized as the best club service project and public relations effort at the Rotaract District Assembly.
Hi everyone, my name is Akila Chandasiri and I was a president of the club during the year 2010-2011. I'm honored to send this message to commemorate the Charter Day of our club. Even though it's been 10 years since we left, the memories and the friendships that we made in Rotaract still remain strong.
Hi everyone, my name is Amal. I was the Rotaract president for the year 2011 and 12. Firstly, thanks to the current president, secretary and the board for doing this flashback of Rotaract. The most memorable project for us would be the project Intuition, where we taught 400 O-level students in Ampara in maths and science. Later on, we also had a prize giving and scholarship after O-levels for them. It was such a great project. It managed to win the best community service project at the district assembly, which was a great experience for all of us. I guess the current members would like to know how Rotaract helps with life after uni, so I try to share a few of my experiences in that line. My first job I got through Rotaract through Future Challenge. The previous president, Akila, was also working for the same company, and I'm sure he helped me get through a few interviews. The greatest thing about Rotaract is working with the Rotarians, who are very successful individuals in their own regards, be it business or in professional careers. So my current job was offered to me by a Rotarian about 3 to 4 years after uni, and I know him purely through the work in Rotaract I did with him. And not only me, there's 3 others working here with me. I'm sure we all had the qualifications and the necessary experience to get the job, but it was Rotaract that opened the door for us. Lastly, I'd like to thank Professor Ramani for all the support and guidance she gave us, and I'm sure she keeps doing it to the current members, giving them to the current members as well. For the current members, always have fun doing a project. It's a remarkable journey. For me, it has been a great experience. I managed to find my career because of it. I've gotten lifelong friends with it, and especially luckily, I managed to find my lifelong partner through Rotaract. So have fun. Thank you.
In the year 2012-13, the club initiated 2 key projects. Project the Colombo for Colombo, which encouraged the educational needs of rural students in Sri Lanka, and the inauguration of the Rotaract Club of University Alumni, along with the Rotaract Clubs of University of Kelaniya and University of Peradeniya. The year 2013 and 14, the club was yet building up, diversified with budding Rotaractors, uprising and promoting social standards in the community. Club's signature project under community service, Project Akankara, was initiated, illuminating the educational needs and providing healthcare support to 4 underdeveloped schools at the time.
Hi guys, I'm Sudham. I was the president in 2012 and 13 and would like to share some thoughts and memories for you guys on these Charter Day celebrations. And my oldest memory of Rotaract actually goes back to the musical show called Esperanza. Don't know if you guys have heard of it. It was a show where we did to raise funds to teach kids, rural kids in Sri Lanka. To talk about 2 key projects on this occasion that we initiated and we are really proud of during our time as the board and myself as the president. The first being the Colombo for Colombo project, where we actually moved our focus from rural schools into metropolitan Colombo, where we saw kids and schools that were being neglected. And what we did differently was, due to the proximity as well, we were able to actually teach them over a course of 3 months and do multiple seminars or multiple classes for them in English, maths and science and other areas, which was a very big success and it was quite fulfilling. The other project I would like to talk about would be how we got together within the university, all 4 clubs, and we did projects in terms of ensuring peace and harmony within the university, and that actually continued out beyond our year as Rotaract president as well, where we got together with Peradeniya and Kelaniya and formed the University Alumni Rotaract Club as a place for people who are leaving University Rotaract Clubs to keep that comradeship and friendship going, because that I feel is the most important element of being a Rotaractor, where I made friends within and outside the university, and to date those friends and acquaintances you meet in corporate life and in social gatherings.
Hello, I'm Madhuka. I was the president of the Rotaract Club of the Faculty of Science, University of Colombo, back in the year 2013-14. I was lucky enough to join Rotaract as soon as I entered university and to be a part of a great team, doing great initiatives as a junior, and then even after becoming a president, to execute a great set of projects with my amazing team. One of the most notable, I would say, projects was the project Akankara, which we started in that year, during the year 2013-14. We started it as education and health camp, targeting 4 underdeveloped schools in the Ahaliyagoda region and the community around. And it was amazing in so many ways, because it was not just the members that helped out. It was everybody in our faculty, my batchmates, juniors, seniors, folks who had passed out, graduated, and everybody who contributed to the success of it. And to see the sentiments and the feedback from those kids, the teachers, the parents, was just amazing. And also the feedback that we got for the health camp from that community was out of this world, and I will never ever forget. I even have a few letters that I received from those principals, from those teachers, thanking us for the initiative that we carried out.
The year 2014 and 15, where the club had the privilege to render the service through 25 projects, including the unveiling of the club's signature project on the club's service avenue, Project Nadanu, a musical extravaganza held in collaboration with the Music Society of the Faculty of Science, University of Colombo, in aid of Project Akankara, to showcase talents of our own undergraduates. The club was able to receive 7 awards at the Rotaract District Assembly, including the awards for the Best Annual Report, the Most Outstanding Secretary, and the Most Outstanding Club of the Year.
Hello all, it's a great pleasure of having this chance to share some thoughts about this awesome moment Rotaract, as well as the experiences that we had on the run. What I believe is, as the Rotaract Club of Faculty of Science, University of Colombo, throughout its history, club has managed to acquire a unique set of people who are talented and passionate about what they do for the betterment of the society. We were able to conclude around 24-25 projects within the year. Out of them, Nadanu was one of the major events that we have initiated, of course in collaboration with the Music Society of Faculty of Science, in order to fill out the gap that we had at that time in the university, where even though in the faculty we had a lot of undergrads from different ethnicities with different talents, they didn't have a proper platform to showcase their talents. So by having Nadanu initiated, we were able to provide them a proper platform to showcase their talents. And other than that, the most popular project in the club, the Akankara, in our time it was the second time we had the project, and it was such an amazing project where we were able to collect and give away so much of cheerful memories which can be cherished throughout our lifetime. And of course we had Future Challenge, Slam, Sevener, and list goes on. So most of these projects were recognized at the district assembly as well. As I recall, we were had 7 awards. Out of them, the best secretary and the best annual report were kind of important, because at that time having these 2 awards to the club is sort of a yearly tradition, I would say. And of course we were the most outstanding club as well in the term. So overall it was a very pretty cheerful year with cheerful memories, I would say.
The club continued to carry out the good work through service for the betterment of the community in the year 2015 and 16, which was able to receive 10 awards at the Rotaract District Assembly, including the Most Outstanding President and Secretary of the Year and the Most Outstanding Club of the Year. The year 2016-17 was yet another marvelous year for the club, which executed projects under 5 service avenues. The club was awarded Most Outstanding Awards under Community Services for Project Akankara and Coexist, and the Best Reporting Club of the Year as well.
Hello Rotaractors, I'm Yasas Dinananda. I was the president of Rotaract Club of Faculty of Science, University of Colombo for year 2016-17. We successfully completed signature projects like Akankara, Future Challenge, Nadanu, Sevana and FM 3220, while coming up with new initiatives like Coexist, Dream Dare Do, Mangrovia and hosting international delegates. So in our year, we wanted to change the execution of Project Akankara to make it more impactful for the receivers. So we came up with 3 phases. The first phase covering O-level seminars for students in Ilukkovita Vidyalaya in Avisavella. In phase 2, we donated school supplies and stationeries for students in 2 rural schools in Padaviya. As the final phase, we renovated and refurbished a school in Gondadaniya Udugama while carrying out activities for students, medical camp and astro camp for villages as well. So from Rotaract, I got lifelong friends and very fond memories which I cherish to this day. So whenever possible, meet and engage with others, have fun, make memories and develop yourselves as well as others whenever possible.
In the year 2017-18, Project Yalpaina was initiated in collaboration with the University of Jaffna and the Rotaract clubs in Jaffna, creating awareness on sparing the environment and assisting students with financial difficulties. The club was awarded with 11 awards at the Rotaract District Assembly for its brilliant work, including the Most Outstanding President and the Most Outstanding Secretary of the Year awards.
Hi everyone, my name is Sahan and I was the president of our club for the term 2017-2018. Our term, so we started off our term with a theme of building ourselves, building others, and at the end of our term we were able to do just that. We completed 32 projects in all avenues of service. I was blessed with a vibrant, active membership without whose efforts none of that would have been possible. In terms of our flagship projects, Future Challenge, Akankara, Sevana were all carried out with a huge commitment from our members. And also we were able to add several initiatives or firsts of our own as well. And mainly the big one being Project Yalpainam. Project Yalpainam was the first time that as a club we reached out to the community in the north of our country. So we carried out a project to raise awareness on the misuse and the overuse of polythene and the interconnected threat of dengue, and also we used this platform or this project to promote national unity and peace and reconciliation. So as in the first phase, 70 of our members, we took the train to Jaffna, where we mixed and mingled and we shared fellowship and friendship with the Rotaractors in Jaffna. And on the second day of that first phase, we conducted a cycle parade in the Jaffna metropolitan area, where we were able to raise awareness on the themes that I mentioned earlier. As a second phase, we went back to Jaffna a few weeks later, not to Jaffna actually, to Elephant Pass area in Yakkachi, where we were able to hold a prize giving for a rural school that had never seen a prize giving before. So that was a very fulfilling project for me and a project that I'm very, very proud of. I would also like to take this opportunity to thank Professor Ramani for her tireless efforts at always motivating us and guiding us to improve on our projects and to add value to society.
In the year 2018 and 19, the club executed 27 impactful projects under 7 avenues, while adding novelty and uniqueness to the club. Project Samma Vayam was initiated in the year with the collaboration of Leo Club of Faculty of Science, University of Colombo, marking the beginning of true comradeship between the two clubs in the faculty. The club received 13 awards for their tremendous efforts at the Rotaract District Assembly, including the Most Outstanding Club of the Year, the Most Outstanding President, and the Most Outstanding Secretary of the Year awards.
First of all, let me wish our club a happy Charter Day. From 2006, when we were chartered, to today, we've come quite a long way, and today we're considered as one of the most active clubs of the Rotaract district. So, I consider it a privilege and an honor to be a part of such a great club. To talk about memorable incidents that happened during our year, I think there is one moment that resonates with all our members. That is the moment that we won the Most Outstanding Club Award along with the Most Outstanding Secretary, Most Outstanding President, and 13 other awards at the Rotaract District Assembly. We never really expected any awards. We were doing our best to serve the community, and then being awarded these awards was just a great way to end our year. To talk about a milestone, I think we were able to work with the Leo Club of Faculty of Science, University of Colombo for the first time in the history of both these clubs. We were able to bridge the gap between two volunteer organizations that are really active in the faculty. I think that was a really great milestone that we achieved in our year. To talk about the avenues of service, we had the four main avenues, which were com service, professional development, club service, international service. Along with that, we had human resource development, which was aimed at making young volunteers more employable in the future. I think our members are the strongest, one of the biggest strengths that we have in our club. We have a really diverse set of members who come from different parts of the country, and each and every achievement that our club has achieved throughout all these years is due to the hard work and commitment of all these members.
The year 2019 and 20 moved forward in a passion to stand with a spirit to serve. The club successfully completed projects Akankara, Future Challenge, Sevana, Nadanu, and many more modern initiatives. The service avenue, environmental service, was established.
Hello everyone, so I'm Indula Pereira, the immediate past president of the Rotary Club of Faculty of Science, University of Colombo. So first of all, happy Charter Day to the club. I think we were chartered in 2006. That makes us, how many years? That makes us old, I guess. Since then, we've been able to be like a standout club within the Rotaract community, doing impactful projects. But in my mind, I guess we are still a growing club. There's always room to improve, to expand. So in my mind, I guess we are always a growing club. In terms of memories, I guess, I have a lot of memories. I think the most wonderful memories I have is from the community service avenue, through Kankara, Sevana. There were so many great, beautiful memories. There were a lot of memories I made with the Rotaract community, personal memories. But yeah, in terms of the memories which I had with the club, I think during FC, I remember we had these huge flagpoles. We had to set them up, and there were no workers. And this was 12 noon, and there was scorching sun. And I remember me, Kaushan, and a few others digging holes in the faculty, setting these up. So those are fond memories. And I remember during FC, I was driving around Colombo with my lady VP, Hirasha, in my other VP's car, Kaushan's car. She was driving me around because I didn't have a driving license. I do have now. But nevertheless, those are fond memories. There were a lot of memories I made in our year. So I'm very grateful for the club for all those memories. So once again, happy Charter Day for the club. Keep improving, keep growing, and let's keep being the catalysts of change. Thank you.
The club received many awards at the Rotaract District Assembly, including the Most Outstanding Professional Development Initiative for Project Future Challenge, the Most Outstanding Club Service Initiative for Project Nadanu, and the Most Outstanding Secretary of the Year. All through the voyage of history, the young leaders have strived together to give back to the society for a future brighter than yesterday. Today, the club comprises more than 150 active Rotaractors volunteering with tremendous passion to make a stand and to serve the community at every possible occasion. Our members engage in 7 dynamic service avenues: club service, community service, professional development, finance, public relations, environmental service, and international service, covering aspects of education and sustainable livelihoods, mental well-being, environment and green life, fellowship and membership development, peace and communal harmony, and professional development. A special individual who remains the pillar of strength behind our success is Professor Ramani Vijayasekar, Senior Treasurer and Staff Advisor since 2006. We are forever grateful for the constant support and guidance rendered to us throughout our journey. Under the bold leadership of President Rotaractor Adiman Gauri Shankar and the Secretary Rotaractor Damendra Herak for the year 2020 and 21, along with the astounding Executive Committee and the Board of Directors, the club continues to strive as one to keep going that extra mile towards prosperity.